Welcome to Go Against Podcast. So you haven't decided anyway. I am Colby.
And I'm Stretchy Dick McGee.
Been playing too much Mr. Fantastic, huh?
God, I'm so glad that you got that because it would have been really awkward if you didn't.
He's okay. Marvel Rivals just released the update with Sue Storm and Mr. Fantastic. And I gotta say, they did a really good job of making Reed Richards like a hero that I would bully in high school. Like
he looks like you though.
Yeah, well, he looks like me if I had the the early 2010s Smosh haircut. Like his hair's all forward like this, and he's like super buff, and he's like, oh, he tries to talk shit to Namor. He's like, oh, we're on the same team, Namor, and Namor's like, oh, what if I fucked your wife? And he's like, never speak Sue's name again, Namor. Like,
never talk about Sue that way.
She's
been trained to take my last dick.
He's such a bullyable nerd, and the most like apparent thing about that is his ult, because he ults and then he's like, fantastic, ha ha, ho ho, ha ha, hee.
That was almost my intro, but I didn't think anyone would get it.
It's fucking so bad. I hate him. Like every time that I go up against him, if he's on my team, I'm like, just be somewhere else, please.
Just don't be on the point. Beans,
come on, man.
Fucking up my background.
Yeah, Beans.
Jeez.
God, the third person in this podcast, always Beans.
I mean, who else would it be? He's the podcast mascot.
Well, we're gonna need 3 because today we're starting up some podcast beef.
All right.
So, are you familiar with my brother and me?
Oh shit, yeah. Well, I mean, like, I know your brother. I don't know him that well.
The podcast is called My Brother and Me.
oh, okay. I don't know. I don't.
So it's hosted by 3 brothers.
I thought we were talking about like your brother specifically.
No, I do have 3 brothers, so I could see the confusion there. Yeah, it's hosted by 3 brothers. 2 of them were some of like the early members of Polygon. That's Justin McElroy and Griffin McElroy.
Justin McElroy, the tennis player?
No.
Oh, okay.
The completely different person. That's not. You're thinking, oh God, who is the tennis player? Tennis player McEnroe, John McEnroe. So you're thinking of.
You could see where I got the confusion.
Yeah, I could see where you're a giant idiot whose brains are held together by bungee cords that are like loosely. I don't know. This is something, right?
I mean, it was. I was close. It sounded John McEnroe, like the guy you said. They
he forgot the base name too. Good. Listen. So this podcast is like one of the biggest comedy podcasts. It's been a podcast for, I don't know, 12, 13 years.
Second only to ours.
Yeah, correct. The thing is, every year, their first episode of the year, they started naming and theming every year, right?
Okay.
And they've been doing a pretty good job. They missed the mark a little bit in 2020. First episode came out and they named it 20 Funny, Fill Your Life with Laughter and Love. And then COVID happened and they had to rebrand because they were like, we couldn't be more off the mark. And last year they hit it out of the park again. Instead of 2024, it was
2020 whore.
It was 20 Fungalore. And Fungalore is a mushroom wizard who hears your wishes.
Did they just make that up, or is that
yes, they just made it up.
Okay.
Which is great. Great. It's a guy. It's perfect.
This guy, yeah.
They did another one for 2025, as you would expect.
All right.
And they spent 2 hours on it. You want to know what they came up with in 2 hours?
Wait, so do they talk through it while podcasting and then like just decide? Okay,
Yep.
so tell me what they came up with.
They had a bunch of suggestions where I was like, this is good. That's a good one. I don't know. I think this is pretty good. They decided on Tummy Buddy Life.
What?
Tummy Buddy Life. Dare to Care.
That vaguely sounds like 2025, but that
it's such a slant rhyme, and I don't like that already. But
that's
also
awful. Tummy Buddy Ride?
nobody knows what the fuck a tummy buddy is. The proposal there was like, stop eating alone, go eat with your friends. You have a tummy buddy that you eat with.
Okay.
That's probably the worst year they've ever made. Probably.
Yeah, no, that's pretty awful. I gotta put my shirt down. I got a big green circle on my stomach that you
It's fine. It's great.
Because I'm no. Look how hungry I am. You
I
can
know.
see right through me.
You need a tummy buddy. Look at you.
I didn't see. I'm on point. I'm always
I just wanted to call out up here at the front of this podcast. The second podcast of the year for them was redoing the name because they did such a fucking bad job.
Oh God. Okay.
And I just want to say, I think we could have done a better job. I think we would have got it in one.
Listen, I'm not anything, but always on it when I'm naming things.
That's
I do
right.
it 1,000 times. What
It's
did they
true.
come up with? Does it have to revolve around fun? Or does
No, it has to rhyme kind of with the year.
With the year. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay,
2021 was 20 Big Dog Run.
That's awful. I'm sorry.
Which is something, right? Like
it's something, but it's something awful.
Let's see. Year names. Let me pull this up. So they've got a full list.
Well, what if they rename 2025 to? Are they just keeping that awful name?
I haven't listened to the entire podcast, but they settled on something. They have settled on something.
Someone help them.
I can't wait to hear why. It's 20 Thunder Drive Faster Than Fear.
Oh, I hate that.
I like that a lot. That's a lot better than Tummy Buddy Time.
No, it's better than Tummy Buddy Time.
Or Tummy Buddy Life.
20 Thunder Drive is nothing.
It's something.
I mean, it sounds better. It's just nothing.
Yeah. It's something you get to define on your own, which is fun. I'll take you through a few of the previous names. 20. Let's start with 2013, because that's where things start to get good. 2013 is 20 Dirteen. Give it up. Get it up. Sorry, dig it up. Get it out. 2014 is 20 Forward. Not great.
I don't like that one.
2015 is 20 Grifteen. The con is on.
Ooh,
that's great.
Okay. Yeah.
2016 is 2016. Building Bridges. It's something.
Like it's alright.
2017 is 20 Serpentine. Keep them guessing.
Okay, yeah, I like that one.
I'm into that.
Like that one. I'm into that.
2018 was Collaborate Teen. 20 or Stronger Together.
I don't like that one.
You don't like the sincere ones.
I like the thought behind it. I just don't like the way it sounds.
2019 was Frankenstein Teen. Become the Monster.
Oh, I don't like that one. 2018 could have been Collaborate Teen.
That's what it was. 2018 was Collaborate Teen.
Was it?
Yes, I just said that.
I thought you said something else. I wasn't listening.
No, Collaborate Teen is it's fine. It's fine.
Man, I heard something wildly different. Man,
what did you hear?
I don't know. I haven't taken my meds today. I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, I get that. 2020 started off as 20 Funny. Fill your life with laughter and love.
I don't like that.
And then they had to switch it because of COVID to 20 Honey down to Beesness. And then that was morphed again into Funny Honey. Fill your life with laughter and bees.
Oh no, you should have kept it the same with the second one. The fucking get down to business. Oh, I love a good pun.
One of them keeps trying to suggest bee names, and it's driving me fucking crazy.
Like every year?
Yes, he suggests. This year he suggested 20 honey hive. Terrible.
I love the resilience of that guy. I don't listen to his podcast, but man, I love that he knows what he's about.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
I bet he's part of r/honeyfuckers. Don't know. Don't ask why I know what that is.
Don't look that up. Okay.
Don't look it
up.
Well, no. Don't look that up. Well.
Yeah, don't though.
You can. It's more mundane than it sounds.
It's fine. Next year, 20 Big Dog Run was 2021.
It's prawn. It's what?
20 Big Dog Run is 2021.
Okay. I don't like that one.
The 2022 is 20 Rendezvous. Fancy Takes Flight.
Okay.
So all of their tour stuff was like prom themed. It's very funny.
Oh no, I don't like that. Prom themed.
Yeah.
Under the sea. It's the only prom theme I know.
Well, it's funny that you say that. 2023 is 20 Sun and Sea, Surf the Vibe. So that was like board shorts, Hawaiian shirts.
You say boy shorts?
Board shorts.
I was like, boy shorts are underwear.
Boy shorts are underwear. Imagine my surprise when like one of my first serious girlfriends was like, "Oh yeah, I think I prefer like boy shorts over like regular panties," and I was like, What the fuck are you talking about? Like Dickies? Like, what are you talking about? Jeans? She was like, "Oh, you poor stupid idiot."
You sweet summer soul. You sweet summer child. Can I go on record and say I don't like the word panties? I don't know why. It just sounds it's weird and it like irks me. Not irks me, but like
it's one of those words like moist.
See, but moist doesn't give me that like ugh. I don't know what it is about panties that just ugh.
So let's keep going because I'm going to bring that back up. 2024 was 20 Fungalore. He heard your wish. Excellent. No notes.
Okay, yeah.
Perfect. Mushroom Wizard who doesn't do. We don't know if he does anything, but we do know that he hears every wish. That's his thing.
I like that it's vaguely threatening.
Yeah.
I heard your wish. What I do with that information is between me and God.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. So then, Tummy Buddy Life Dare to Care. Tummy, apparently, for a lot of people, is one of those moist words where they're like, ugh, ugh, no thank you.
Yeah, I don't get that way with tummy. It's just like, it sounds infantile, and that's weird coming from me when I say that.
Yeah.
Believe me when I say it, it sounds like I can say, "Oh, I've got a tummy ache," but like I'm usually by myself.
Yeah.
And I'm usually just talking to beans.
Yeah.
I might tell my mom. I'm like, "Oh,
I'm usually alone."
No, I'll tell my mom, but I won't say tummy. I'll be like, "Oh, I got a stomach ache, dude."
Yeah.
And just like that.
Yeah. Tummy is not a thing that you would say at work, you know? Like, you say it to, like, a kid, or to, like, you know.
Say it unironically to, like, a friend. You'd be like, "Oh, it's your little tummy
your little tummy hurt.
Your little tummy. Oh, you gotta, oh.
Oh, pobrecito, look at your little tummy.
Oh, gordito."
Yeah, that's... So, like, this is the first time in this podcast history that they have ever done such a bad job that all of their fans said, fuck this. I'm not doing it. I hate this. And it was so resounding that they dedicated the next episode to redoing it. They even said, because I listened to the beginning of the redo episode, they even said when they told when they told their wives were like, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Like that.
Which, like, their wives are correct, right? This is...
I get it.
This is what I'm saying. Number one, the podcast beef that I'm starting right now, I think we could name the year better than my brother, and me.
Someone at them. Someone get at them right now. At them on Twitter.
Tell them to tell me.
We're talking shit.
I was at the same concert as Griffin McElroy one time, so like we're basically best friends. Fucking get at me.
Tell them we're better namers than them.
We are, and we'll prove it. We'll do. You know what? We'll do a battle of the bands. We'll do Amp versus Amp. We'll name the year better than them, faster than them, stronger than them, and if we do, we get their podcast. Just like
Daft Punk.
Yes, exactly. And they take our podcast, right? We'll just swap.
Oh man. Wait, well, what do they get if they win? Or I mean, our podcast, but like, that's not my. Just wipe.
That's good. That's a good question. I don't know what they could get.
I'd say they can have beans, but they'd have to kill me for them.
What
they can have Miles.
They could have Miles. I'll write some software for him. I'll make them. I'll make us some custom software, and you'll provide free security.
Oh, dude, no! I'll draw them a free commission of furry porn art, hentai art. I'll draw their favorite animal name.
Whatever they need, I'm all over it.
Whatever they need, I'll do. It's not even just furry. I'll draw them any R34 commission they want. That could be a strong play because they have been around the block, so there could be. Have you seen the frog I drew the other day?
I did. The frog was quite good.
It's good. It's a good frog.
Listen, I'm just saying, we could get it. We could get this. This could be our big chance.
So if we win and we get their podcast, can we rename it to ours? Because I don't want to be brother, oh brother.
It's my brother, and me. It's a good question. I feel like we got to go through a year with like the legacy names, and then we could switch it to whatever we want, specifically for branding. And by the way, I do mean this. They have to take over the format of our podcast, and we have to take over the format of theirs. And that does mean we'll have to put in more work.
Oh man, but I like our Space Whataburger.
But
okay,
we get all their employees. So like,
ooh, okay.
They have like an editor, they have a merch person, they have a tour manager. Like we get all them.
Oh, but we got an editor. I love our editor.
Yeah, I mean, we can hire him too. It's fine.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
You hear that, Zeta? You're still with us. You're with us to the end.
Always. And they have to start off from nothing. This is one of those like. This is one of those things where, like, when a CEO is like, "Oh yeah, by my bootstraps, I'm up here. Like, I deserve $30 million a year because I'm so great." And then somebody is like, "Oh yeah, I bet you couldn't throw all your money away and do it again." And they're like, "I'll fucking do it right now." They won't. Like, have them bring up the Go Gettas podcast from nothing to superstar podcast in no time flat.
Yeah, then if they do, they could just give it back to us.
Yeah, you know what? Then I'll accept it back, I guess.
Okay, so, like, what do they talk about? Because, like, if we're going to take over their podcast, like, we have to, I guess, stay on genre. Yeah. Right?
Their show is an advice podcast. So they get questions, things like, my dad gave me this thing for Christmas and I really fucking hate it and I threw it away. But he said that he's coming over to my house and he's excited to see where I put it. So now what do I do? Do I go buy another one? It's all questions like that, or like, I had this awkward interaction with someone in public. What should I have done?
Okay, awkward interaction. I could deal with that. No problem. I'm always awkward. I I'm mad at that. I don't even know who that person is. How you gonna get a gift even if you don't like it and throw it away?
Yeah.
Rude.
This is what I'm saying, Fee. If I gave you a life-size replica of Master Chief, it better fucking be in your bedroom when I show up.
Just because I'm not the biggest fan of Halo doesn't mean I throw it away. Of course I'm gonna keep it. It's fucking be the nicest thing in my room next to my TV.
It'll be the best coat rack ever.
I don't have a coat. He's just. What are you talking? I don't got a coat.
I don't even have enough money for coats.
he would just be in the corner. And I'd probably have to put something around him because Beans would probably bite his legs.
That's fair. Yeah. Give him some like cardboard armor on the bottom.
I just build a little fence out of chicken wire. I've done it before.
He could wear like those fuzzy raver boots.
Yeah.
Beans could like tear into that.
Yeah. I built a Cuphead cosplay out of chicken wire, like the fencing.
Mm-hmm.
And I had it all the way, but like I sized it to my head. It fit well. I had the eye holes. I started not painting it, but like I was gonna make the outside with paper mache. Then I was gonna prime it and sand it.
Okay.
Because I was gonna go to an anime convention or just a convention, and I was gonna be Cuphead. I even got like the gloves. I went to Hobby Lobby, got the gloves. I cut like a tiny hole out, and they were selling like those fingers with the light, so it would look like I had a finger gun.
Okay.
And then my job. This was like 6-7 years ago. My job at the time didn't give me the time off, so I could not go to the con. So I just got rid of it.
No.
Yeah. I was that mad. I was real upset.
Damn, man.
I just said, fuck this, and I threw away the fucking all my work. I could have kept it. I could have kept doing it.
Yeah.
But like, I was just so mad that I couldn't go. That I had to. I couldn't stand looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean,
it's just life. It's just life.
You're not wrong. I just like to have a project half hanging around is so frustrating to me because you see it and you're like, what a fucking failure I am.
How's that Final Fantasy VII World Globe?
It's up in the closet right now. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Every time I open up that closet, I go, oh, fuck. Close this. Stupid.
Why did I even say I was going to do this?
The thing is, like, all the steps seem so easy, but then, like, once you get down, you're like, I've got to, like, do very small bits of clay for, like, this is the mountain, and this is, like, the ridge where this, like, it sucks.
Oh, I hate it. I just wish it was done. I still haven't opened up my 40K figurines that I got for Christmas, and I really want to put them together, but I gotta build myself up to it, right?
Yeah.
I gotta be like, okay, I want to do this, and I gotta like hype myself up. Today's the day.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, like make it special. Like, okay, I'm gonna go get myself a nice lunch. I'm gonna binge a new. I'm gonna like rewatch an anime that I've seen a bunch of times. Like, I'm just gonna sit down and just like chill out and fucking go for it. Yeah.
Yeah. I got a week off of work right now, so I could do it in this week, or I could go to work because our next 4 days are night shifts, and I'm gonna be in the back. And get paid while painting.
See,
so that's
the
like
genius
more of an incentive, right? Getting paid while doing it.
I know that kind of. Imagine bringing that kind of advice to an advice podcast,
right? And if they're like, "Well, I can't do that at my job," I'm like, "Well, get a better job."
Yeah, get a different job. Make less money so you could do that. Or
become the CEO of your own company and do that.
That's right. I mean, what the fuck does Elon Musk do? He sits around and plays video games and live streams and tweets all the time. He doesn't do shit.
Hold on. We got to put a pin in that. He doesn't play. He plays video games.
Oh, true.
He lies about being the best at them.
Yes, absolutely.
You know about that content.
Yeah, the fact that he got caught.
Yeah.
Faking his Path of Exile 2 gameplay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like he was playing it, but he did not level his character up to where it was and get all that equipment. He did not know what he was doing, and everyone immediately saw through him. You can't fake a game like that where people are like dedicated, because that's a game that people are dedicated to.
Yeah.
It's almost like WoW. You can't just presume to be like I'm in the top 10 of the Path of Exile, and I am the best player, and not have people be like, I don't believe you. Like,
yeah.
Especially like knowing who you are. There are people who just play this game for like 10 hours a day and like building different builds and shit. Come on, man.
I'll be honest with you. If like, do you know? Okay, I'm imagining that I'm an employee at Tesla, SpaceX, Twitter, whatever, and I hear that he's like, yeah, I'm the best Path of Exile 2 player statistically. To me, that's like, you were spending hundreds of hours in this game, like, per week. Yeah. Why the fuck are you making so much more than I am?
Yeah, no shit. Because he shows up to the meetings like for an hour a day. I don't think he spent hundreds of hours in that game. I don't think
he does either.
He pays someone to.
Yeah.
And like, good on him, but that he has money to pay. Not good on him. That's stupid. Why pay someone to play? That's like me if I got like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, brand new, and then I was like, all right, here's fucking $100, beat the game for me, 100% complete it. And then I go live and I'm like, hey guys, look, I just got 100% platinum. I got the best weapons. I beat this game. And then like they're like, oh well, like go through the fucking boss battle again, just to show us your fucking stuff. I'm like, okay. I started up, and then I don't know the layout of the magic. I don't know the layout of the summons. I don't know the combos. I don't know the synergy for the group that they set up, because they didn't tell me anything. I told them just to get me there. They didn't tell me what to do. Like, obviously, like that. What fun is that? Just be like, oh, technically, I did beat it. He beat it on my account. You didn't. No, you fucking didn't.
I mean, it's all. This is all paying money to be cool. Like, Elon is constantly trying to be cool, and it's so deeply obvious that, like, as much as he has people glazing him constantly, it's deeply obvious that he hears criticism of himself and it drives him fucking crazy.
With all the money that he has, like one of the richest people in the world, like, why not just play the game regular? People would probably respect you more for that, even if you were shit at it. You don't have to be the best. You could even be like, oh well, I'm not top 10 in the world, but I am the #1 billionaire in Path of Exile. Just like, that's stupid, but at least you could say that.
Yeah, I mean, but then it gets down to like, why even stream it? Like, if he's streaming it because he's like, oh, I'm having fun streaming, I want to, like, so I just want to have fun. Fine, cool.
Maybe he just wants to stream it. So, like, again, he wants to be like cool, like part of the cool kids.
Yes.
Like that stream like games. And maybe he really likes games, but he's just like, hey guys, look how cool I am in playing game. I am playing Path of Exile because it's like Diablo 4, which I like very much. You see me play it really bad the other time. And like, he just wants to be like, look, I'm one of you.
Look how cool I am.
Look how cool I am. I make edge jokes, and I own Twitter. I mean, X. Just like, he just wants to be so like cool to like teenagers that nobody's, even teenagers don't like it. If you want to be cool, and only in this aspect, be like Whoopi Goldberg. She actually fucking plays Diablo 4 and doesn't stream herself, I don't think.
Yeah. I mean, fucking Jamie Lee Curtis showed up at Evo. Like, you could be a celebrity that likes video games. Fucking Henry Cavill. Yeah, he's doing a whole Warhammer 40K shit because he's into it. Like, people respect things like that. They don't respect when you like show up out of nowhere and they're like, yeah, I'm the best, because they're like, okay, I can see where your time is going. You can't be playing Path of Exile this much.
Yeah, you know what the difference between fucking Elon Musk ass and Henry Cavill, I'm sorry. Henry Cavill actually fucking knows lore. He plays games.
Mm-hmm.
He fucking remembers shit. He doesn't fake it.
Yeah.
He may be a stupid, muscular, handsome dumbass that I hate looking at. but he knows
that I hate looking at every night above my bed.
Listen, I don't hate Henry Cavill. I'm just so jealous of him. He is like one of the best looking men on planet Earth right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a fucking nerd. No, fucking stay in your lane.
No,
Henry.
please leave some for me.
Leave something for me. God.
It's fucking that Yu-Gi-Oh meme. It should have been me.
It should have been me. Like I stay in your lane, dude. Like don't be fucking good at acting, good looking, and be a nerd. Just fucking do some other shit.
Please
Give
me something.
I have nothing. I'm just good looking. I'm just sorry. Oh fuck.
Listen, we because of the way that things are, and because I know we're going to talk about this a lot, we gotta talk about this next thing. So the leaks have been popping off. This is an imminently sinking surprise ship. The Switch 2 is coming, and we got to talk about it.
Okay, speaking of leaks,
mm-hmm.
This is a little tangent, a little side. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This happened to me today.
Okay.
I went to Whataburger, got the new Monterey Melt.
Okay.
Got my drink. They have a Mexican hot chocolate milkshake.
Ooh, okay.
It is really good. I love it. I had it the other day. It was great. And it may be like musty and cold outside, but you know what? I was like, I'll get a small one because I deserve a treat.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I leave my house and no one's home, I put Beans in the kennel because I just don't trust him being outside.
Yep.
And Nova's been out of her kennel and she's been good. So I leave and I come back. I have the bag in my hand and I have the big cup in my hand, and like I am holding on to the little one with the big cup like in a cradle.
Yep.
Between my wrists, and I'm like, okay, I got this. I walk in and I was gonna go to put my stuff on the table in the kitchen so I can let Beans out.
Mm-hmm.
I walk in and I turn to the right and I take a step and I fucking slide and slip on my back, dropping the milkshake. I saved my drink, but I dropped the milkshake, bursting it on the floor.
No.
And what had happened is I'd slipped on a river of piss.
No.
So I was covered in piss. Milkshake is gone, and I'm angry.
Yeah.
And I know it's Nova. And I was like, why didn't you tell me you had to go outside? She's an old dog.
Mm-hmm.
She's an old dog, and when she has to go to the bathroom, she will whine and bat at the door,
mm-hmm.
and we'll let her out, and she'll go and piss and poop and come back, and
mm-hmm.
she's fine. She didn't do that, or if she did, I didn't hear her.
Mm-hmm.
And I was mad, and I don't know if like she sensed it because she didn't even get off the couch. She just like looked at me like, "Oh man, I'm sorry."
Oh, I'm sorry. Just really needed to pee.
And I'm like, "Wait! Before I left, what did you tell me?" I was on the floor, angry, and it made it worse because like she's a big dog,
mm-hmm.
so it wasn't just like a little pile of piss.
Yeah.
No. Like I fell all in it. I was all in it. It was hard to get back up. Like my food and my drink were fine. The milkshake was gone, and I go and I let Beans out. He's like slurping up the milkshake, and I'm pissed off at him because I'm like, I bet that fucking tastes good, doesn't it? And then I have to like go and I have to go and switch the mop water, clean the bucket, fill it up, like make a whole new thing just to clean this fucking huge piss out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to take a shower, and by the time I got to my food, it was cold.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't eat my fries because eating cold fries sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So I just gave him the beans, and you know, I kind of ate in a grouchy mood.
Did you you could have microwaved them.
No, ew. that is I don't like to bring race into this, but this is that's a white person thing to do.
to reheat your food?
Just like to reheat fries.
Mm-hmm.
Because then they get hard and stiff and ugh.
No, they get soft. If anything, they get soft and chewy.
They get gross. The only fries I'll reheat are Popeye's fries because I don't know what they do with those fries, but you reheat them, they taste the same.
I think it's because they're super fucking crispy on the outside already.
Ooh, that's fair. And I know this because yesterday I took leftover Popeyes to work. I fell asleep fucking yesterday.
Hell yeah.
After work, I mean, but like during work, they had Popeyes the day before, and I took leftovers, French fries and chicken and whatnot, and I microwaved the French fries, and I got them. I was like, ooh, these are good.
Ooh.
But McDonald's fries, Whataburger fries, cannot be reheated.
Oh, I'll reheat all day. I don't give a fuck.
Ugh, you're just gross. I've seen what you eat. I know you.
I would never deny that.
You like to say I'm gross all the time.
You are.
I'm not denying that. It's just that like you fucking stand on your hill of filth while looking at my filth and calling me filthy, but not looking at yourself.
Yeah. No, I acknowledge I'm gross too.
You fucking hippogriff. I hate you. Anyway, that was enough of a tangent. I needed to tell someone. I told my mom and she laughed, and that's fine. It's always funny afterwards, but I needed to tell somebody else. I guess the world, because this is the podcast.
Because here we are.
Because here we are. So yeah, that was my day today. It was good up until then.
It's good up until then.
It was a good day.
All right, listen. Switch
2.
We've had some leaks for the Switch 2, specifically the controller. The controller leaks have been coming for about a week.
The what's it called mode? The doot doot mode. The mode.
Yeah, the doot doot mode. Yep.
You know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know what it's called. The is it travel mode? The handheld mode.
Yeah, there you go. You got there.
You didn't even help me.
No, I'm proud of you. Good job.
Fair. Yeah. We got the leak for the handheld mode. Specifically from, I forget what company it is, but they leaked the shell for the Switch 2, showing off the Switch 2 itself. And so now we know what it looks like. I don't know if we know the specs for it.
No, not yet.
We can kind of tell by just looking at it, right?
Yeah, there are some leaked specs floating around out there. There have been pictures of the actual controllers that have been leaked with serial numbers on the controllers that do, if you plug them into the Nintendo system, they like something gets pulled up, but like if you try to do like a serial number that doesn't exist, nothing gets pulled up. So that means that like that's a valid, legitimate serial number for something.
So is it just Joy-Cons or a Pro controller?
So the only thing that's been shown off of the Joy-Cons, and it looks like instead of it having rails on the side to like slide the Joy-Cons in, instead they're magnetic.
Yeah.
So you pop them in and you could pop them back out. The other interesting thing about them is that like the color on it looks all black, and then the color on it comes from the inside part that connects to the Switch. So like that part is like blue and orange, which is kind of cool.
Red.
And the very weird thing is that it looks like at least one of them has like an optical sensor in it, something that you would see in a mouse.
Oh, like a laser?
Yeah.
So they got rid of the IR that was on the top of it?
So there, I don't know about the IR. Let me see, because I've got, oh, there's one. Yeah, so here you can see my mouse. This right here, this optical sensor is what is on the bottom of the Switch. One of the Switch controllers.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
And so people were like, well, if you turn a Switch Joy-Con on its side, maybe that could be a mouse of some kind. And so
we're looking at like internet functionality.
What I'm willing to bet is that they were like, releasing the Switch with better specs is not going to be good enough. We have to give it some differentiator. And so they're saying, here's this optical thing for games or whatever.
Always a goddamn gimmick with them.
Always.
Just make a better, like, just update the fucking hardware and make the controllers better. That's literally all we ask. Now they're gonna have third-party people using this stupid mouse technology.
Hell yeah!
It better be fucking good.
Yeah.
If it's not, then I'm just gonna be upset. This is gonna be a Wii U situation.
Stupid.
Stupid.
The thing is, like, it looks, based off of the renders, it's like an 8.4-inch screen or so. The suspected re-releases that are going to happen on it, like the full leak that I've seen is that we are going to get a hardware reveal this week, specifically on Thursday. So we record this on Tuesday. 2 days from now is whenever they're saying that the hardware Nintendo Direct is going to be. So they're going to announce that there's a new console. They're going to like preview a couple of things, and then late February or mid-March is whenever they're going to do a software exclusive Nintendo Direct.
So what time are they going to do it? They haven't announced it yet?
Nope, haven't announced it. And usually the way that they do this is they will announce 24 hours before it's going to happen. So we should see an announcement for a Direct tomorrow.
So I am off on Thursday. And do you work?
Yeah, I work.
Well, you tell work to go fucking eat it. We should watch it.
We might be able to. We'll see if we can get that going. We may do a simulcast on this. But yeah, so there would be new hardware showing up this week, and then new software sort of like next week, or sorry, in the next like 2 months.
So do we know if it's going to be still card based, like cart?
Good question. I think there's some rumors that it is going to still be cartridge based. But I don't, obviously nothing is like confirmed. The things that are most solid are like, this is the controller. Like,
yeah,
we're for sure this is the controller.
They're like, we're not doing cartridges anymore. We're going back to UMDs.
Yeah.
Just
we're going to pick some old weird shit, and that's it. You can't stop us.
I wouldn't put it past them. The
thing is, like, so based off of the suspected re-releases that are coming, which are they're saying like Assassin's Creed Shadows, I think, and Final Fantasy VII Remake / Rebirth would be released for it.
That has to be a cloud game.
So that's what. So what I'm thinking is, if this is like the next generation Nintendo console, that's like previous generation. Like, that's like PS4, PS5 level of game. So I'm thinking they're probably going to be able to run remake. I don't know about PS5 remake, but probably remake.
It's going to look like doo-doo.
I think it's going to be fine, actually. Like, with the current level of technology that they have, I think it's probably going to be fine. Now, I don't know that they're going to... I don't know if they're going to be able to do the last game in the series, but... You know,
they might.
Who knows?
If they're doing cart technology, I hope it's like a longer cart, I guess, to hold more storage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because with the size of the cart now, it can't hold that much.
I want something that looks like a hot dog. God damn it!
Stop being cowards, Nintendo. Just give me my cylinder cartridge.
Come on, long cart. Get behind it.
Listen, I want to trademark that. You can have a cart, but if it's a long cart, you call it a long cart, you got to pay me.
Has to be.
It has to be
$3 per cart.
Oh my god, I'll be rich. So yeah, like if like it'll look like I was gonna say it look like a GBA cartridge.
Yeah.
But with more info in it and stuff. Like I don't know how much a Switch cart now can hold, but I'm thinking like not that much, right? Or is it all based off the Switch hardware? Because like I know in Breath of the Wild, like it can get wonky, like with showing stuff in the distance.
32 gigs in capacity is the sort of maximum that they have.
Okay, so how much is the maximum for like say a PS5 disc?
I don't know. Max capacity. I think it's 500 gigs.
Oh my
capacity
god!
Blu-ray. Okay. 128 gigs for quad layer. So 100 gigs for sure, but 128 potentially.
Damn, can we like double that for Switch? Like not like double 100, like double 32. Can we get like 60 or 70? Fuck. That would make it worth it. That would make it worth the upgrade because like, and it's so weird because like if they're gonna announce the Switch 2, like we haven't heard anything about games or anything. They're like really keeping it hush hush. Of course, we're gonna get a Mario. Of course, we're gonna get a Zelda.
I mean,
I know Metroid's gonna be on there.
Of course,
if they're gonna put Prime 4 on Switch, of course they're gonna put it on fucking Switch 2. Like
yes.
Boogaloo.
Yeah, there's no reason to suspect that Prime 4 would not show up on Switch 2, right? Like, this is exactly the same thing that happened to Breath of the Wild. This is exactly the same thing that happened to Twilight Princess. They announce a game, and then they come out with a console before the new game releases, and now they're like, it's on both consoles, actually.
Yeah, what's it called? So, with that, like, being said, it's just, man, what can they do different to really bring out the fucking Switch 2? Also, people weren't really happy with the Switch just calling it Switch 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were like, oh.
I think they're probably, like, based off of the things that I've seen, they're just calling it Switch 2, which is fine. I get it. I would have thought that they would have done, because Nintendo always fumbles a name. Like, they've never just been straight across the plate, right? It's Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, GameCube, and then, like, the iterative ones, right? You have Wii.
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, well, this is like a better Wii. This is the Wii U. This is new Super Mario Brothers. This is new Super Mario Brothers U.
Ugh, I hate that. I had a Wii U. I didn't hate it, but
the DS, the DSi, the DSi XL, the new DSi XL.
The 3DS.
Yeah.
I think the 3DS has the best name, honestly.
It's the punniest, and I guarantee when they were trying to be like, all right, we need another handheld console, they were like, what about this? What about 3DS? And they were like, well, it's gotta have 3D then. They're like, yeah, no shit, idiot. Obviously it has to have 3D. God, dumbass.
Some guy telling Miyamoto that. Oh, obviously, dumbass. He's like, oh.
Oh, come on, man.
God, who hired this guy?
God, who the fuck's grandpa? Send him back to the retirement home. Christ. Obviously, there's 3D.
We've been talking about it all week. Miyamoto, if that's your real name.
Mia Scroto. Get out of here.
Oh shit. Oh, lightheaded. So, what? Okay, so they named the Switch. What does the Switch like stand for? Because you can switch it from the TV to handheld.
Yep. It's meant to be a mobile home console, so it switches modes, right?
Oh, that's stupid.
What would you have called it then? Best
the
namer.
Nintendo the Nintendo Take It, because you take it with you.
You fucking idiot. The Nintendo briefcase. Because you take it with you. Put a handle on it. No shit, we already did that with GameCube. Damn it.
Which, like, the Switch is cool. Like, it sounds good. So I'll give him that one. But what about the fucking the alarm clock fucking bing bong?
Alarmo.
That's it. Yeah, that's what it's called. That's
I still think that somebody internally to Nintendo was like, all right, we need to make sure this next console is good, and in order to do that, we need to sacrifice something. Put some stupid bullshit out there, and hopefully it's good enough it absorbs the bad luck from the next console. They're like, Alarmo? Perfect. It's expensive. It doesn't have enough features. It kind of works. It's very niche. No one's gonna buy it. Perfect.
Hell yeah, make 10,000. That thing is so stupid, and it's also bad for anyone that sleeps with anybody.
Yeah,
the thing will sense your partner,
and
then it'll just be annoying for like everyone. Oh, I hate it.
I know.
Someone put Doom on it. Like, remember when we talked about it, and I was like, I wonder how long it'll like take for someone to put Doom on it. Like that week, someone put Doom on it.
Yeah, I mean,
I was so excited.
It's like, it's so funny because like, in concept, if you're a single person, not a bad idea. Like, kind of a fun, whimsical thing. Like, okay, let me put it this way. If this wasn't a commercial product, it was instead something that a goofy YouTuber that I follow made, I'd be so impressed and be like, wow, I would love to buy one of these. And then whenever Nintendo is like, this is a thing that we made, look how cool it is, I'd be like, this is fucking stupid, actually.
With all your fucking geniuses over at Nintendo headquarters, this is what you came up with? You fucking idiot. Just
God!
Talking straight to fucking Miyamoto.
Talking to Reggie. He doesn't even work there anymore. Like, God damn it, Reggie. Did you know this was happening?
Did you even think once, Reggie? Just, God.
Give me Doug Bowser's number. I'm gonna tear him a new asshole.
Oh, you better tell Bowser I'm coming. You better tell him to fucking put on 2 pairs of pants. I'm gonna chew his ass out. I'm sorry. So I wonder, since the Switch 2 has this new gimmick, are they still gonna have the amiibo sensor on it? And are they gonna, because like amiibo's dead now.
You say that. I mean, there are still games that do amiibos, and they come out with new amiibos still. Yeah,
but like the one a year, maybe.
I mean, let's find out, right? 2024 amiibos, right?
The last one to come out was what the Breath of, not the Legend of Zelda, the new one, the Breath of Wilder. I don't know.
Breath of Wild
I don't know what part 2 is called.
Tears of the Kingdom.
That's what I said.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Oh God, this website is amiibo.life. Fuck.
Oh, what is life if not for amiibo?
I know, that's okay, let's see. Let's go to amiibo lineup and maybe newest first. Okay. Splatoon 2, Xenoblade Chronicles.
Splatoon 2 amiibo came out this year, but 3 came out.
Sorry, Splatoon 3, that's what I meant. And Sora from Kingdom Hearts. All those came out in 2024.
Really? Did Sora get DLC last year? No, it was the year before.
Yeah, I think it was before, yeah.
Man,
but they finally made it. Because, like, I'm looking at the Zelda amiibos. Those were from November of 2023, so...
Okay, so Splatoon
not even last year. All of last year, they had 7.
Even though Splatoon 3 came out in 2023.
Yeah.
Sora, even though he was announced for Smash in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
And who else?
One, two, three, four amiibos for Splatoon 3, alternate costumes, Sora, and Mio and Noah from Xenoblade Chronicles.
And those games got put out not last year, I think the year before again.
Yeah.
Wow. That's terrible. And I unless it was for Xenoblade, it was for Chronicles the Deluxe Edition, right? Or was it for 3?
3 is what it looks like.
Okay, that makes more sense, because I'd be like, I bought Chronicles the year before that, and it just doesn't make sense. Either way.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 came out in 2022.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa. Never mind. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, because if you scroll down, number one, I do think it's very funny that Sephiroth was came out before Sora. Well, I know the timing works out, but still. Yeah. I'm looking at all these amiibos, and yeah, amiibos started really drying up.
Yeah, but that's because like Nintendo was all gung ho for it, but then like if you think about it, they don't really do anything.
Depending on the game, yeah,
They just have fucking costumes in them.
It depends.
They have costumes in them. Are they unlock like different things for a ship? Are power-ups like at the worst case?
Yeah.
Are in Smash's case, which I think does the most, which like lets you train AI for battling, which is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think they're worth it. They're just toys, and I'm not gonna collect them because they go fucking too hard. If I wanted, go online to like Etsy and buy a collection of like amiibo cards, because that's just easier.
Yeah, it's easier to do that, and the figures that you could get to attach them to are way cooler. So you could get a kick-ass Sora figure and then just put the like Sora amiibo NFT tag or NFC tag on the bottom, and just that would do it. And I get collecting them. I think it's like when they first came out, I was like, oh, this is fucking sick. Like, there's not many like. Because you see, like, Zelda or, like, Link, like, statues, like, like, anime statues. Like, you see cool shit like that for them. You don't really see cool shit like that for, like, Princess Peach or, like, Yoshi, right? Yeah. So, okay, cool way to get, like a Yoshi, action figure or whatever. Kind of sick. But, like... It's a collection. Ultimately, it's a collection thing, and it does, based off of the evidence and based on like you think it's winding down, and the numbers look like they're supporting it. So it would.
Yeah, of course. You have the sunk cost fallacy. You have people that are like in it to win it, collecting all the amiibos, and they're like, well, these are the ones that are coming out. I better just snag it just to add it to the collection.
Yep.
But there like I've seen people online that have the collection. They're like. They're just collecting dust in the corner because I don't take them out of the box. And then I like seeing people are like, I'm finally just taking them out of the box because what the fuck else am I going to do with them? Yeah.
Yep. In Breath of the Wild, you can use them to summon different like chests that'll just show up out of the sky, which is useful in a speedrun because you could get like some items that are worthwhile. But yeah, for the most part, all the functionality is like... Which I appreciate that it's all like optional kind of quality of life or like nice stuff functionality. To lock something behind like buying a physical object and scanning it in, especially whenever they're like, oh yeah, we have a global player base. And I don't know that somebody who like has a Nintendo Switch in like Germany is going to be able to get this amiibo because of like customs or like, I don't know if we're going to release it in that market or whatever the fuck. So like, there's a bunch of considerations that I appreciate that they're not locking behind this, but ultimately it is just like an action figure series. So I think you're right. But now here's the question, Fee. Does the Switch 2 have no amiibo support? Like, if they have no amiibo support, we just won't hear anything about amiibos. They're not going to be like, there's no amiibo support. Sorry.
I think it has to if the Switch is back, if the Switch 2 is backwards compatible.
It could, or like the Wii U, they could be like, yeah, we don't have GameCube plugs. but we have a dongle that you could put in to do it. So we'll have an amiibo reader dongle if you want it.
Oh, that's just another plastic that takes up room, dude.
Or Amiibo 2.
Oh my god.
Super Amiibo.
I don't like that.
I don't either.
The statues are cool. Here's what I think they should do. Sell Amiibo booster packs.
Okay.
And have the cards look cool, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
Have the cards look cool. Have them be characters. Maybe like make it like TCG style. You know, the back wall will have the what is it? NFC sensor on it. And then you have a card and then they start releasing Nintendo card.
That's good.
Things, right?
Yeah.
So now you have physical merchandise, and you also have these can sell physical merchandise to hold the cards.
Yep.
But if they're in a booster pack, you're getting random ones, which will incentivize them to buy more.
Mm-hmm.
And not only will they buy more, kids and like adults presumably who are all doing this will trade.
Mm-hmm.
They'll trade. They'll have the card with a nice art on it, maybe a blurb about the character.
Yeah.
They can do more than just their main characters on it too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they could do main characters. They could have just like a fucking Amiibo classic line.
Mm-hmm.
They could presumably have it, and just in each game, you could have it do something else. Like they don't all have to do something special. Of course, main character cards
Mm-hmm.
will do something. Whether it be a costume, whether it be like extra, I don't know, bonus levels, bonus like just skins for cards or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
like for like car games. You could have like just the side ones, just like, oh, this is a Goomba, it was in Mario, or this is an Octorok. If you have like basic enemy cards or just common cards,
Mm-hmm.
they could all give you just basic stuff in the game. Like if you're in Zelda, it'll give you like a rupee or a 10 rupee. If you put a common card on like a Mario game, maybe
Mm-hmm.
it'll give you a mushroom. Maybe it'll give you coins, just stuff like that. And in Kirby as well, like you can apply this to any game. Common cards all have the same NFC,
Mm-hmm.
and they give common things in games. But main character, like the more rare the card gets,
Mm-hmm.
the better thing it'll give you in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then character cards, like the rare ones,
Mm-hmm.
will actually do something.
Yeah. Yeah, I also like the idea that the cards, you can use the cards to play a game that's not a video game. Like you can do a TCG with the cards, or like a deck building game with the cards. That's kind of sick.
See? Hire me, Nintendo. I just gave you $1 million idea.
No, that's not $1 million idea. That's like a $60 million a year idea.
Yeah, that'll print money. I'm not even joking. It'll print money. And not only can you just print one run of cards, you have the possibility of printing your own IPs with like crossover art for other, like Mario in like Legend of Zelda costume rare that you can only get at this event, or if you show up and here supplies last.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is how you print money. You're already printing money, but this is how you like fucking you get people to sink it, like dig in.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they should hire me. That was a fucking like $1 billion idea.
Yeah, I'm like, I like, and that, by the way, sounds like some shit that Miyamoto would come up with, because he's very much about like, it's all about play and it's all about games. And if he's like, oh, I'm sure that like the statues, I don't know how enthusiastic he was about amiibos. Like if they were actually like, you know, action figures that you could play with and like do, you know, sort of like pretend play with kids, I'm sure he would have been into it. But with having like a TCG card game kind of system, I bet he'd be into that.
I just came up with that off the top of my head. And like what's better for it is like you have people collecting them.
Mm-hmm.
You have people that are in it for the TCG aspect, or
Mm-hmm.
you have people that are just buying it and collecting it for their games. Like either way, you have like this whole new economy that you're building on cards, and like people are buying. You go to GameStop, they'll buy a game, and then they'll see the booster pack there right on the fucking counter, and they'll be like, well, why the hell not? I'll buy a booster pack. And you can have them like at, I don't know, $10 a pack, $8 a pack.
Yeah.
And people will buy them. Like it and this is even more incentive for like YouTube. You'll get YouTubers that are just buying fucking the booster boxes.
Yep. Opening the packs.
Yeah, opening the packs, just giving you fucking free advertisement. And I'm telling you, dude, that I fuck the Switch too. I like this idea more. Please, I should trademark this. This is such a good idea.
We'll just have to not release this podcast, and then we'll trademark it. Then we'll put it back up.
Listen, if someone could just give me the number for Reggie, this idea is golden. He doesn't even work for Nintendo anymore.
God damn it!
Give me Doug Bowser.
Give me Douglas. Douglas.
Douglas, I have an idea, and you're gonna like it. I know you're gonna like it.
Look, I put together my own. I drew all the art on it. Ignore the penises.
This is an ultra rare. It only shows one.
Oh my god, there's only 3 Mario with holographic penis cards out there.
And I got one of them.
It like whenever you scan it into the game, it lets you play every previous Mario game. It's fucking crazy.
Oh god, that is such a good incentive. See, like you not penis Mario, but a holographic 8-bit Mario card.
Yeah,
with, like original 8-bit art. Like
yeah,
you put that on the card. You release it on the Switch 2. Someone fucking pulls it, like there's a 1 in whatever chance for like ultra rare, and it gives you the when you scan it into the Switch 2, gives you the download code to download SMB 1 or 2, right?
Fuck it.
It gives you like the 2 games, SMB 2 or the 3. Why not?
Yeah.
Because it's so rare and you pulled it, you don't have a good chance.
Fuck it.
You got all 3 of the NES games.
Cool.
And you just have it. Man, can you see like where I'm going with this? You pull like ultra, like it's not just a Mario card. Mario card's like a common rare, but like you pull like retro fucking Mario.
Yeah.
Now you got the game that you could put on what's it called? What's their fucking store like that was on Wii U? That you would download classic games. The
Wii Shop. Fuck. I don't know. You put it like you have a classic games collection you could buy from the Switch shop, and now you have like your classic games collection that you own. But if you get the card, now you don't have to buy it. It's there, but you don't have to buy it there. Yeah.
And if you scan it in and you boot up the game, it'll have a special what's it called? Maybe it'll have like a star on it because you pulled it from a card, and only you get that.
By the way,
imagine?
Can I also just say how much I am like basically PlayStation, they did the thing where they were like, yeah, we have a digital library, you like buy your games and then like, buy them on the PlayStation Store, that you can download them whenever. And that's great. And Nintendo did the thing where they're like, hey, you could buy your games on our store and they apply to this console, and then we're going to re-release the game on a new console and it doesn't count. You have to go buy it again.
Oh, I hate that.
These sons of bitches are going to do it again. I know they are. I'm fucking mad about it preemptively.
Dude, I know. I have a shitload of games on my Switch that I bought there, and do you think they're going to transfer over? No, not even. And the thing with my PS5, because I've owned a PS3 and 4 in my lifetime, when I booted it up, and I haven't played my PS4 in a while, there were still games on there from my PS4 that I could play right away without having a game on the PS5.
Yeah.
So I was like, holy fuck. I was like, just like that? Just because I've kept the same profile for like 10 plus years?
Yeah, that's it.
That's wild. Like, I bought Final Fantasy VII once for the Vita. Now I can play it on any console. Yeah,
that's the thing, is like, I really appreciate that. Do you know how many times I've bought Final Fantasy VI for like every console? I've probably bought Final Fantasy VI 18 or 19 times at this point. Like,
Believe
it's
that.
crazy. And I'm gonna do it again. Like, that's it's for people like me. You're like, yeah. You want to play Final Fantasy 6 again? Good. You fucking pay us another $12. You pay us $12 right now, you little bitch.
$15. You get the Pixel collection.
I'm like, okay.
Fucking Final Fantasy VI.
I'm sorry. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
I almost bought that game today. It's on sale for $12 on PS5. But I didn't.
Final Fantasy 6 is my favorite game.
I know it's your favorite game, Colby. I know it is.
I know, but I'm never gonna play it.
I played it once, just I didn't beat it. I was kind of like over it.
Where did you get to?
Where they split up, I saw the opera. I fought the ghost train. I think I stopped when they poisoned samurais.
Oh yeah,
they all died. And then I didn't get past that. I don't know how far in that is.
You're about a third through.
Yeah, I got there and I was just like, don't want to play anymore.
I'm kind of done.
Yeah, I was like, I'm okay with where I'm at.
Yeah,
it's not a bad game. I just,
especially like, who knows what was going on at the time? Like, you could have just been like, I don't really want to play a turn-based RPG right now. I just don't want to.
Man, this was so long ago. This was back when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Because I bought it on the GBA.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was taking my GBA to summer school.
Yes.
After we graduated, and I was playing through all the Final Fantasies. I bought the combo card of Final Fantasy 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
I beat 1.
I remember.
2 is dog shit. I didn't play it. And then I had 3, and then I had 6.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm not 3. I had 6. I skipped the 6 because they just released it and it was by itself.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started playing Final Fantasy Advanced Tactics, and that kind of took over my GBA life.
Yeah.
So
I get you. Yeah, it's I don't know. Give it another try. You should. It's great.
maybe.
Let's wrap this up because this is a shorter episode than usual, but also we had to start a little bit later than usual because of I have a job now. It's crazy. What? Again, I'm not gonna talk anything about my job. So
Nope.
Not doing it. So yeah, I like switch to the current internet prediction. We get an announcement of a direct tomorrow. We get the hardware direct on Thursday. If there is a direct, we'll try to simulcast it. And then we'll get software being talked about on like a couple months, which is like, it makes me wonder if they're going to be like, yeah, this is the console. It's great. We're going to show off what it looks like to play games that are already existing on it. This is how much better it's going to look. This is going to be kick-ass. Also, here's another trailer for Metroid Prime 4 that's definitely going to come out on this. That's it.
So excluding the for sure's, we know there's going to be a Mario game on it.
Of course.
We know there's going to be a Zelda game on it.
Of course, we know there's going to be a Metroid.
We know there's going to be a Metroid game.
Mm-hmm.
We know there's going to be a Mario Kart and a Mario Party on it.
Mm-hmm.
What is also for sure?
Kirby. There's for sure there's never not a Kirby game.
There's for sure going to be Kirby on it. Let's see what else. There's for sure going to be a Pokemon on it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, tons of them.
Tons of them. No, in the life, if they extend this lifetime, I'm thinking 2-3 max. Unless like midlife, they're just like we're remaking like classics again in Switch 2 graphics.
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah. So those are the for sure's. What? Now I'm sorry, I got cut up. So those are the for sure's. Let's hear some predictions from you and I about what we think is going to come to the Switch 2.
I think, and I don't think it's going to be soon. I don't think it's going to be like a launch title, but I think we're going to get a new Smash Brothers.
Oh
Um,
yeah, for sure.
I don't know though that's a for sure because Sakurai was like, I'm done, and I don't know that they're gonna make another one, but we'll see. Like it would
didn't
make sense.
didn't didn't Sakurai name a successor?
I think he did, but still, like, who knows?
They'd have to, and here's the worst part of it: they'd have to have everyone back on there.
Yeah, how are you
Because
gonna follow up Smash Ultimate and be like, nah, we're just not gonna have everybody?
Yeah, how like it wouldn't be much of a a sequel if not everybody was on there.
Yeah,
And not to even mention that's like what 50 characters. You'd have to add another like 20 new faces
yep.
just to make it like feel good. I wouldn't even say 20. I'd say it had to be like 30. Has to be almost like a Mugen level of
Yeah.
fucking characters on
The
this
fucking
game.
Rick from Rick and Morty's got to be there. It's got to be like Fortnite. Like there's Goku's in it. Minecraft Steve.
Say,
Shit, he was already in the first one.
Yeah, he was already in the first one. So it had to be like Goku.
Jack Black, Minecraft Steve.
Oh my god, fuck Jack Black, Minecraft Steve. I'd kick my Switch 2 into the sun. They'd cross over with like anime. They'd probably put the new IP.
Fuck it. Why not?
Just any new IPs that they put on there. They'd give more expanded characters. I'm still mad that Piranha Plant's part of the roster.
Hell yeah.
Fucking fuck Piranha Plant.
Well, what do you think is not a given, but you think is going to show up anyway?
Arms 2.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, that's actually not a bad bet.
Show off the new fucking Joy-Con like sensors and stuff, right? So they're gonna make an Arms 2, and they're not gonna leave it all bare bones and shit. They're gonna actually do stuff with it.
I'm wondering about a Star Fox.
I was gonna say Star Fox, and it not be shitty, but like every time they made a Star Fox after 64, it's just not been great.
Yeah.
And they try to keep remaking Star Fox 64 and the Star Fox on the SNES. I think they need just a whole new story, right? I don't even think they need a story. They just need to make it fast. Like if it was like Star Fox but fast, and then Star Fox but dogfight. And just keep the controls simple, have multiple levels, and make it
duh. You just make Star Fox Dynasty Warriors. Obviously, that's what you do.
No.
You make Star Fox Dynasty Warriors, and then it's fucking awesome.
There's no way. Look, people don't want Star Fox on the ground fighting people.
No, I want Star Fox in the air fighting like 100 starfighters. I want like 100 ships that are around, and I'm like fucking having to take them down and capture enemy landmarks and shit.
That's not like Dynasty Warriors. That's like fucking... That's like Star Fox, what is it? Star Wars Battlefront 2 Space Battle.
Oh, yeah.
Give
me that.
Have the single player, and then for like multiplayer, just have like, I don't know, 10, like a 5v5, just deathmatch.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Cool, right? Yeah. Splatoon 4 for sure.
Splatoon 4, okay. Oh god, what do I think? One more series that I
Punch Out, new Punch Out.
Punch Out is not bad. Yeah, Punch Out's not bad. Oh, Advance Wars. I'm gonna say a new Advance Wars.
That's a good pull. Here's one that you probably weren't thinking about. Fire Emblem.
Yeah, no, you're right. Definitely gonna be a new Fire Emblem. There's no way there's not.
New Fire Emblem.
You know what? I'll throw out one long shot. One really fucking long shot.
Hit me.
Golden Sun.
Ooh, Golden Sun. That's good. I don't know if that company still exists anymore. Was it Treasure, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think they merged with somebody.
Well, we'll find out.
That's a good idea though. Fucking Golden Sun. But what would it be about? Like it couldn't be Isaac again.
I don't fucking know. I don't know shit.
Have just a new Golden Sun. I thought you were gonna say Golden Eye. God damn.
Fuck it.
Ooh,
No, Golden Sun was made by Camelot Software Planning,
Camelot Software.
who's done a lot. The most recent thing they did was Mario Golf Super Rush.
I think they should make more Mario sports, right?
Yep.
On the Switch too, but not make them dog shit.
Yeah, make them good this time.
Because golf was so bare bones. It was still good, but it was bare bones. There was like nothing. Oh, don't even get me started on Superstar Tennis. That game was so awful. No one liked it.
Yeah.
Like just make the new Mario Strikers. No one really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was so weird. Make the baseball game again. Make a fucking Super Mario Batter Up.
Yeah, Super Mario Swing and a Miss. How about that?
That one. I think a new Paper Mario and a new Super Mario RPG, but have them both be turn-based. Because when they released those remakes on the Switch, like it probably showed them that people are willing to play more RPGs, and probably a new Super Mario Brothers RPG. Like,
and
one they just released.
What I'm hoping is that Super Mario RPG, the re-release, taught them that people are okay with purchasing and beating an RPG in 12 hours. It doesn't need to be some fucking 60-hour long epic. We're all 40. 12 hours is great.
Yeah. And adults are going to play this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, kids will play it too. I mean, we were kids when we played the Mario RPG.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that I think if they released Super Mario RPG like in the style of the old one, right?
Yeah.
That they have that one. They have the new Super Mario's RPG. They have a new Paper Mario RPG that's turn-based, but you get partners back, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like people are liking it. It's not some platformer gimmick bullshit. And they get to make original characters again for that game. And then after they make those 3 games, they have an RPG where they all combine, just like on the DS, where the Super Mario Brothers and Paper Mario combine into the game. But instead, it all just be one like RPG, not just like whatever the fuck they did on that game, right? And just have it be cool.
The thing is, okay, so to me, Tetsuya Nomura is what you get when a guy looks at a story and he's like, what if we put more shit in it? What if we just put more shit on it? And it turns it into Kingdom Hearts. Like, Nomura makes Kingdom Heartses. That's what he does.
A Nintendo Kingdom Hearts.
Nintendo Kingdom Hearts would be great. But what I think is that Miyamoto is like, he's like that, but with mechanics. So he's like, oh, I see you're doing a Mario RPG. Cool. What's the new mechanic? And they're like, well, there's not really any new mechanic. Like, you could do double tech moves maybe. And he's like, no, there's got to be a whole new game mechanic that the whole game revolves around. Otherwise, why are you even making the game? And they're like, I don't think we have to do that. And he's like, no, until the day I fucking die, you have to.
I really hate that about them. He's like, oh, what's the gimmick? I know he doesn't have a deep voice, but every time I see him,
what's the gimmick? Hey, fam, I'm Barrett. What's the gimmick?
What's Mario up to? Just like if you're making an RPG, it doesn't have to have gimmicks. It just has to have a solid, fun, turn-based fighting style with a cool menu, cool things you could do, cool tech moves. Here's the thing I haven't seen done in any Mario RPG, or maybe I'm wrong, but I haven't seen it. Add summons where you could just also have instead of like just some like big Goomba, Fat Chocobo, Goomba, and then like maybe have like Mock Rider, and it's just fucking the old Mock Rider, but like mocked up to like
why not
HD. Just call on your old 8-bit like IPs that you're not doing anything with, and have them be the summon, and just that could be the gimmick. Just collecting a bunch of summons that you can use in battle.
Yeah, like
fucking Mock Rider, Urban Champion, fucking just all this stuff, and then put at them in the game and just be like, oh, we're fighting to get these things back, and every time we collect one, that gives us like a big summon, but we also can collect little summons, and then we also fight in the game, like just stuff like that. And what I want from a Mario RPG, I love Mario's look, red and overalls.
Mm-hmm.
But if he equips like armor or something, make his look change. Like,
oh yeah.
Have him like look different when you equip something. Not just the weapon, because even in Mario RPG, like the weapon changed.
Mm-hmm.
But I want Mario to look different. Like, it's cool when you play an RPG and you see your character like change with like stuff that you get.
Yeah.
So I think it would be cool.
Yeah, listen, it's time. If we keep talking, Nintendo is going to end up making a ton of money. So, I thank you all for joining. If you're listening to this live, you're listening to it at twitch.tv/GoGettasPodcast, or sorry, GoGettasPod. You can follow us there. If you're not, you'll get a live notification whenever we go live, anywhere between 0 and 2 times a week. The audio version of this podcast will come out every Wednesday at 5 a.m. so you can listen to it, 5 a.m. Pacific time, so you can listen to it on your way to work. It'll also come out in the video form. The VOD will come out at noon that same day, Pacific time, so you can get all the goodness. You can watch Fee doing his dance that I have to ignore every time. You can also, if long form content is not your thing, you can check out the short form content. We've got shorts that come out multiple times a week sometimes, and they're all bangers. You can catch all that at youtube.com/@GoGettasPodcast. Tell them what to do, Fee.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go tell the podcast, my brother, and me, whoever they fucking are, that we're coming for them.
Yeah.
That we got some mad beef.
Tell them we're gonna get their asses.
Yeah, tell them we're gonna fucking go get them. And tell them to be on their fucking watch.
Yeah.
And when they're gonna be scared and they're gonna be looking, and at the last minute we're gonna fucking point our fingers and we're gonna summon our 8-bit fucking summons, and they're gonna go get them.
Go get them. That's how. Can you imagine how horrifying that would be? They're like about to go on stage somewhere, and then they walk out and they see us just like standing out in the aisles, and then fucking just a whole thing of Excite Bike guys come out. They're like, ah, fuck!
Oh, fuck! Just little fucking Excite Bikes. It'll almost be like we did the assist trophies.
Yeah.
On fucking Smash.
But they just keep coming forever. It's like Pixels, but better.
Fucking Pixels was awful.
Yeah. This is gonna be good though.
No, this is gonna be so good, and they're gonna love us for it.
That's about podcast beef. Everybody loves podcast beef.
Yeah, my podcast beef is so hard.
All right, bye.